What if Bigfoot fucked? I forgot what I was supposed to say. What was I supposed to say? Was it an alien?
Yeah.
I'm being set up, ladies and gentlemen. I have a script.
What if Bigfoot fucked? Holy shit.
Anyway.
Alright, well, hello everybody. My name's Kame.
I'm Doug.
And we're going to be talking about spooky, scary skeletons today.
Yeah, mythical or near mythical creatures. Ghosts, Cthulhu, Bigfoot, aliens, Bigfoot fucking aliens, if you want to consider that to be one thing.
Doug's mom.
Whatever Bigfoot aliens' horrible offspring would be.
Cthulhu. That's how Cthulhu was made, right?
Cthulhu was made by H.P. Lovecraft.
Is that like that vegan thing?
What's a vegan thing?
Nothing, never mind.
No, tell me, right now.
No. I'm just going to eat my pizza.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's being dishonest and also eating pizza during the podcast. Very unprofessional.
How am I being dishonest?
Because you won't tell me whatever you're about to say.
That's not being dishonest. Like if you ate a piece of my pizza and I never said anything about it, but I didn't know it was you, are you being dishonest?
I didn't lie to the police. I just withheld information from them.
Exactly.
Which is called obstructing justice.
But the only thing just about you is your fucking... I don't know. I was going somewhere and I lost it.
Drop the ball. Anyway.
I said something last night that was on the edge of really bad. It was like, that lady... I don't know. Somebody cut me off and I was in a fit of rage. Anyway... why don't you start with Cthulhu? Who's Cthulhu?
Cthulhu is a creature that was invented by... what?
Drop my pizza again.
Stop eating pizza.
It's good. It's gonna get cold.
Cthulhu is created by a writer named H.P. Lovecraft, who was known for writing basically horror, kind of weird, magical, almost surrealist in a way horror. He was first in the short story Call of Cthulhu, which is also a Metallica song. He's basically like a big squid looking guy. He's got like an octopus head. He's enormous and he's got
Squidward.
wings. He is Squidward. And like Squidward, he's supposed to live at the bottom of the ocean.
Next to SpongeBob.
At least I think. He lives
Hey, Nico, stop barking at our neighbors. Oh, shit. That's not our neighbors. Who is that?
What's going on?
I'm just going to roll my window down. Okay. Oh, now it's dark in my room. What were we talking about?
Cthulhu.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's Squidward.
I just discovered this, but apparently Bethesda and also Ubisoft and also 2K, that's interesting.
God damn it.
What did you do?
My dog stepped on my mic.
Great.
Out of my room.
Can we talk about stuff? Cthulhu is in a video game. In 2006, Bethesda and Ubisoft and 2K made a game called Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth. You'd be forgiven for never having heard of it, although apparently it has pretty good reviews.
Is that like... Who is it made by?
Bethesda and Ubisoft and 2K. I guess they all work together.
Is that the people who made the Call of Duties?
No.
Oh man, I'm on a happy high right now.
I'm drinking, so this is just gonna go downhill.
Oh yeah, you want to hear the savagery of Doug over here? This guy goes, "Oh yeah, this is like my first beer. Well, actually, it's my second beer because I drank a beer earlier, half of the beer that was left over from last night." This fucking primordial insect, this shell of a man, wakes up and drinks the other half of his fucking beer that he let sit out all night. Fucking poor excuse.
Look, the British like their beer warm, okay?
No, it's because you're poor, Doug. You're poor. That's why. You better save this beer.
I have a refrigerator. I could have put it in there, but I was too lazy.
But you didn't. Even then, like, it loses its carbonation.
It doesn't have carbonation. Have you ever opened one? It doesn't fizz.
A beer?
Yeah, this shit's not carbonated.
Ew.
What are you talking about, dude?
If you shake up a beer can and stab it with a knife, it's not going to explode?
Maybe, but it's not carbonated.
Yes, it is. It's got fizz. The foam on top.
My beer doesn't have fizz. I'm drinking an IPA, so I don't know.
No, it has to.
Ugh.
When you pour it at the bar, because I work at a bar, you pour it, and it fizzes at the top. And it's got the foam.
Yeah, but it's not carbonated.
And then the gay guy I work with is always going, "Oh, that's a nice head on that one." I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Well, when you pour milk, it's got a little bit of foam, right?
No, what the fuck kind of milk are you drinking? Like straight out of the fucking cow?
No, it's got a little bit of bubbles and stuff.
Ew. Yeah, bubbles, not like.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Not monsters.
Uh.
Oh, look up any picture of beer. Just say beer in a mug, and then that's what you get.
I don't care. I know that.
A mug.
I'm not doing.
Look at all that head on top. What is that from? Is that just like fucking pus? What is it?
It's I don't know what it is.
Carbonation.
I don't know, man.
Oh, hey, these are the mugs we have at my work. That's pretty cool. Uh-oh.
What happened?
I just sneezed pizza all over the wall.
Oh God.
God damn. Today is not my day. Oh, shit. Let me just wipe this up. Go ahead and talk about something.
So, in the nature of our creature talk, we may as well include ghosts in this because Kane and I have a bit of a ghost story. It's been years. I'm still not really 100% convinced it was ghosts because I tend to not believe in that kind of stuff. But we were at his old house, and I think there was a storm going on, right?
Yeah, and the storm was coming in.
Yeah. I forgot what happened. So you're going to have to fucking help me.
Okay, so this is what happened. Here, let me lay it down. This is me. This is my buddy Doug, and together we hunt ghosts, right? And this is our pawn shop. And we were in the house. What were we doing in the house? Oh wait, we went up to the kitchen. We were getting snacks.
Mm-hmm.
And then sorry. There's lots of pizza and Coca-Cola. Hold on. Let me restart that.
This is going good.
Just pronouncing my vowels here. We're in the kitchen and we look down the hallway and we see, well, I looked down the hallway because I noticed that all the lights are off except for the light in my sister's room. And I was like, well, that's weird. So I was like, well, I mentioned it out loud. I said, well, that's weird that the light's on. And Doug's like, okay. So he like follows me down the hallway. I go into the room. I cross my sister's bedroom and it's one of those lamps with the twisty thing, like click, click ones. You know what I'm talking about? There's one of those. So I clicked it and turned it off. And as I'm crossing the room, the light clicks back on.
Oh, yeah. I saw it too.
Yeah. And like, I was halfway across the room, and the look on Doug's face, as soon as it clicked back on, there was like a roll of thunder from outside.
Uh-huh.
And Doug's just like, I don't want to be up here anymore. And I was like, I was scared too, but I was like, yeah, Doug, for someone who doesn't believe in ghosts, he's standing there all scared.
Didn't the printer go off too or something?
Oh, yeah. The fucking printer starts printing out papers, and then like we ran outside onto the front porch, and we're just like standing underneath the overhang as this thunderstorm just beats down on us.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to go back in. We actually tried breaking into an old school that's supposed to be haunted.
That's a fun story.
We got pulled over by the police.
Well, we were walking on the side of the road, and we had flashlights with us, which was kind of a mistake because if we didn't have those. Then,
yeah, but how are you gonna look inside the fucking thing?
Well, we could have like had them in like our coat pockets or something. I don't know. Anyway, we were walking along the side of the road, and because we wanted to walk, there was a haunted
boys' school where like apparently it was a boys' school and the kids got raped by the pastor or whatever, and then the pastor killed himself, and then they shut down the school.
Right. So it's a popular local place for people to go. To look for ghosts or whatever. So we tried to go there. We walked along the side of the road, flashlight in hand, and cops pull up and stop us. Presumably because we had flashlights. And they fucking... this is like, I I don't know, middle of summer, I think, and we're sitting there in shorts getting bit by mosquitoes for at least half an hour while these fucking cops are sitting there like trying to bust us, but they can't do anything. They're just wasting our time, right? Because they don't know where we're going. And we're, excuse me, we're like making up bullshit about,
The best part about it is like, oh, so the cop's like, oh, so you guys aren't trying to break into the old school, and we're like, nope, as the fucking school's right behind us.
Yep.
No. And then he like pointed it out. He's like, it's right there. And I turned around. And I was like, oh, I never noticed that was there. That's where it's at.
God damn it. We made up the excuse that we were walking to our friend's house, and he was like, it was great because this guy was like trying to, like, we parked the car because we wanted to walk there. And then he's like, but if you have a car, why would you walk?
Because it's nice out and we wanted to just, go for a night walk. Yeah, but I don't understand. If you walk, but you could see the gears grinding, smoke coming out of his ears.
Yep.
Why you got flashlights? I'm like, it's dark out. Yeah, but why do you have flashlights? It's dark out. Like, why else?
He was just trying to fucking screw with us. It was dumb.
And he was like, didn't he pat you down? And I told him that they aren't going to pat me down.
Yeah, and that had them sitting there for another 15 fucking minutes.
Yeah, I probably should have just let him touch my pee-pee.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Do you have any weapons? What's that? And Doug's like, that's my pocket knife.
Yeah, I had a pocket knife in my pocket. I don't know why.
It's dangerous. He's got a pocket knife. Oh, and I'm completely pro police, by the way. I'm not. I just like making fun of them sometimes. The stupid ones, at least.
I'm not pro police.
I am. Shut up. They're just doing their job. We're not going in, and that's not the topic today. The topic today is marinara sauce.
Marinara sauce?
Guess what fucking Doug said? I'm sitting here eating marinara sauce from Domino's with my pizza, and I said, this is some good stuff. I wish I could make marinara, and I should look up how to make marinara, because I've been cooking lately, so I'm like, why not? And Doug's just like, well, it's pretty easy. I mean, you just need some, like, tomato soup, and then just add potatoes to it, because those have, like, the same consistency as marinara, right? Potatoes.
I said roughly the same.
Roughly the same, right. Fucking potatoes.
I don't know how to cook, man. Makes sense to me.
Every time I talk to you on Skype, you're either eating pizza that's been frozen or you're drinking some fucking cheap-ass IPA.
Look, man. Tomato soup is just boneless marinara.
Boneless marinara. I'm gonna look up how to make. I know it's got probably like potatoes in it, right? Or tomatoes. God fucking damn.
There's nothing stopping it from having potatoes, I'm sure.
Yeah, and there's nothing stopping fucking pizza from having a airplane black box on it. But it's not on there.
Good job.
Racking my brain trying to find something.
What
the fuck? I type in marinara, and the first thing that pops up is marinara trench. That's Marina.
Oh. Wait, don't you mean Mariana?
Well, yeah.
Mariana Trench. Wrecked.
Well,
Wrecked.
Never mind. I'm stupid. It's spelled the same as marinara, though.
No, it isn't. Mariana. Marinara.
Oh.
God damn it.
Fucking retarded.
Hey, the Mariana Trench has 305 Google reviews. Oh, this is dumb.
I spelled it Mary Nanana. No.
This is great. To be honest, I am an expert trencher. And to be honest, I would totally visit this trench. 12 out of 12.
What?
They're reading reviews about the Marinara Trench. I mean, Mariana Trench. Fuck.
Marinara Trench. Oh, no. Just a fucking giant trench filled with marinara sauce.
Fucking dumb.
Okay, here's the recipe. 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 small yellow onion. What the fuck is a small yellow onion? Finely topped kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper, 3 cloves of garlic minced, 1 28-ounce can of plum tomatoes crushed by hand.
We're fucking retarded.
Just like fucking squeezing them through your fingers.
Oh god. Like that
1
pizza inspection guy.
Oh no. Me and Doug were sitting here watching my Domino's order be made. Well, not watch it be made, but like the process of it. And it said quality inspection in place, and it said quality inspection for like 8 minutes straight, and Doug's like, there's probably some guy just like running it through his fingers.
When he said
Squeezing.
that you could watch them make your pizza, what he said was, "Oh, I'm gonna watch them make my pizza," and then he goes, "Whoa, this Jamaican guy just said like, hey, how you doing?" And here I am thinking that you're actually watching these people at the restaurant making your pizza. And I'm like imagining, and he's like, "Oh, there's different themes." And I'm like, and I'm imagining them having like a rotating gauntlet of workers that just come out whenever. He switched themes. Get the Jamaican guy.
Come on, let's go.
I want to work at Domino's.
He switched themes.
Oh man.
1 teaspoon of granulated sugar, half teaspoon dried oregano, and 1/4 cup loosely packed fresh basil leaves, torn by hand again. Just rip them apart.
What the fuck is the difference between? What if you do the exact same thing with your hands with a knife? Like what?
Well, it's fucking barbaric to do it with your hands.
Must prepare with unwashed hands. It adds to the seasoning.
Okay, well, we got so far off topic. People
Yeah.
are like, I came here to listen about monsters, and I'm getting these fucking idiots talk about pizza. Well, in reality, if you mess up a pizza, you really are a fucking monster. So,
Yeah.
I want to make pizza. That's gonna be the next on my to make list.
Like homemade?
Pizza. Yeah,
You
homemade
toss
pizza.
that dough around.
Well, what the fuck is that? I'm looking up pictures of the rake. This thing scares the shit out of me.
The rake.
The rake.
What is the rake?
It's scary. That's what it is. It's a creature. It's like on all fours, and it's like this creepy fucking thing. Let me just read the definition. Oh, and it was also on the news. A game camera captured one of these things, and it's fucking creepy.
Oh, this is from that fucking video you showed me
Yeah.
when he caused me to like vibrate. It was
Vibrate.
awful. I had to go outside. I was at a hookah bar with him, and he showed me this video, and it scared me so much that I had to like go outside. I was like shaking.
Poor little baby Doug.
Hey, I don't like aliens, and this thing looks vaguely alien.
Hey, rake. No, I need like the rake, the monster, the rake.
Did you just literally Google the rake?
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay, the rake is believed, or is a creature believed to be a humanoid, or I can't read. The rake is a creature believed to be a humanoid in appearance, with several references in folklore and horrific urban legends originally appearing on the internet on creepypasta. The creature reportedly attacks humans due to unknown reasons and often causes its victim great psychological trauma. Several theories as to the first development of the rake points towards internet thread, yada yada yada. It's basically a humanoid creature, naked, that screeches and just fucking is terrifying. It's just scary, man.
Folklore first reference 1600s, really?
I'm not really a skeptic. Like I want to believe in things, you know.
I want to believe.
I do. I really want to believe in certain things. So, oh my God, are you kidding me?
Huh?
It's a Grand Theft Auto picture, and it says, "Oh, it's titled GTA Myth: The Swamp Monster," and it's just a Photoshop of the original Rick in there.
God damn it! Why do people do these things? Clickbait is the worst thing ever.
Oh, you remember that Derv kid? That kid who's like, "Oh, Boss Baby called me."
Boss Baby called me.
Yeah, he's like this kid, and he's like, "Oh, Boss Baby called me," and or I called the Boss Baby, and he answered, "Oh my God!" And he's got those cancerous thumbnails on his YouTube videos. where it's like a bunch of arrows pointing. Um, recently, I think he's running out of things to do. His recent videos like me calling Fortnite characters.
Oh my god.
Like these characters have no backstory or anything. How are you gonna call them? Oh man.
Half of
Anyway.
YouTube is just clickbait or just shit for stupid kids. That's right, kids. If you're watching this, you're stupid. Deal with it.
Deal with it. Oh my god. Oh, if anybody's ever played I'm trying to think, like the rake is kind of like a Wendigo, isn't it?
I guess.
Wendigo. Yeah, kind of.
Isn't that like the first episode of Supernatural? I think it is.
Yeah. Well, Wendigo is like well, there's different variations of it. I don't know. But yeah, it's scary. That's what I'm trying to say. It's fucking scary ass motherfucking thing. And it hunts. And it's very quick and it's very psychologically fucked up. Thing will haunt your nightmares. It'll fuck with you. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm afraid. Like whenever I'm in the woods, I always say the sun's going down. All I can think about is I'm being stalked by the rake right now.
Really?
Yeah, like I told you, I want to believe in this shit. So I try to make myself believe in all these folklore. And I mean, I don't know. I don't want to not believe because then the world's just boring. You know? Like if you don't believe in anything, then like if you don't believe in like monsters and like all this other shit, like ghosts, I don't know, it just makes it more fun. So think about us in the house, right? When the power went out, or the power didn't go out, when the light turned off and then like we turned it back on and it kept flipping around or whatever.
Yeah.
Now imagine if we were both thinking very logically at that moment. Imagine us just going, oh, it was probably just a power surge, and then just go back into the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
No adrenaline, no excitement, no story to tell in the future. But if we actually like get scared and believe that there was a ghost in there, we run out of the house, our adrenaline's pumping, we're fucking scared. I love having that feeling. So that's why I do try to believe in a lot of this stuff. Now there's some stuff I really am like, that's not real, but
well, yeah.
Like okay, so the rake, I want to believe it's real, so I believe it's real. Bigfoot, I don't really know, so I'm just gonna say maybe. Maybe if I'm out in the woods and
my dad believes in Bigfoot. He thinks he's seen it because he used to go hunting.
Well, okay, so get this: if I'm out in the forest, right, deep in the woods where Bigfoot's known to be, and they always say that you can smell this terrible, like mildewy fucking smell anytime it's near. Right. If I started smelling shit like that, it could just be the swamp or it could be something, but I'd probably be going, holy shit, Bigfoot's near us. Oh my god! I mean, you know, I would want that excitement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't believe in half of this shit. Like ghosts, I don't really believe in ghosts, but I pretend to, or I try to believe in them because when weird shit happens, I can be like, oh my god, you know.
I guess. I mean,
it gives you excitement. That's what I'm trying to go for. Just gives you a nice jolt of adrenaline, and so I do try to believe in a lot of folklore. Speaking of Bigfoot, though, I heard a creepypasta last night. And I think I've mentioned this before. If anybody has never heard of them, go listen to creepypastas. They're fucking, just type YouTube Mr. Creepypasta or Creeps McPasta or Creepypasta Junior. Those are my personal 3 favorite. They just read scary stories that people submit online. And some of them are really good, and some of them will fuck you up. There's this one that, I listened to last night. Basically, a dad takes his kid out for a camping trip, I guess, right? And they go like 2-hour walk, and they finally find a place to camp. And his son's like a kid, like probably like 6 years old. So they're walking, they make their camp and they're having fun during the day. And all of a sudden he notices his kid is making noises of what the usual noises he makes when he gets really excited.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, he goes over there and he's like, what you getting all excited about over here, bud? And the kid starts going, monkey man. Well, it sounds goofy. It sounds goofy, right? But the dad was saying it made him kind of feel uneasy. Oh, P.S. A lot of these creepypastas, they say, oh, this is a true story. I like to believe when they say that it is. I know they're probably not, but I like to think they are or pretend they are.
Sure.
So this guy's saying, and also you don't know which ones are fake. Some of these could be real. Who
I
knows?
guess.
But he said he felt
Like
dad
the AI
said,
one.
the what?
The AI one.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
definitely not fucking real.
But anyway, the dad starts feeling uneasy, and so he's like, okay, so he's keeping an eye out, right? He's
Yeah.
like, whatever. Then that night, he's sleeping, wakes up, and his kid's not in his sleeping bag. So he starts freaking out, running around in his underwear all over the campsite. And he sees this kid standing on the edge of the, campsite. And he's like, what are you doing? He's like, I can't remember. So the dad was about to say, okay, this trip's over, but he's like, I'm not going to end a trip over some stupid sleepwalking, right? So he goes, okay, I promised myself one thing. If one more weird thing happens, we're leaving instantly, ASAP.
Yeah.
So the next night, the next day was perfectly fine. They had a good day. And then they started playing this little board game not board game, but it's a game that's like Operation, where it's like you're supposed to trace a shape, and if you don't trace it perfectly, it buzzes.
Yeah.
And the kid likes when it buzzes. He thinks it's funny.
Right.
So they're playing, and the kid starts giggling and laughing when he makes it buzz. And then outside of the tent, you heard the same exact laughter, but it was a lot lower pitched. So it's like if you recorded your voice and you lowered the frequency on it.
Hmm.
So the dad got really fucking scared, and the kid heard it, so the kid started getting all scared. The kid forgot about it then, and he started playing the game again. And the dad goes, "Not now, David." And then outside of the tent, right in front of the door, you hear the same exact voice, but lower. "Not now, David."
Ugh.
And the dad starts firing his gun because he had a pistol. He fired one shot through the tent, and he heard something scramble off. And that's just fucking creepy, man. Like, I don't know.
Would you just unload a gun at some dude who's like fucking around with a voice modulating machine thing? He's like, it's like Kevin from Home Alone where he's like recording. Yes. The little. Oh no! I fucking killed Macaulay Culkin with my gun.
We need stricter gun control.
Macaulay
This
Culkin
man
is dead because some guy thought he was Bigfoot.
don't do drugs.
Vote no to guns. Yeah, meth only once. Only once.
That would turn out to be like one of those crazy headlines you see. Like, man fights off police while naked and jerking off.
Yeah. Meth guy. Yeah.
I wonder if any of those are real.
I think that one is actually real.
That guy's a fucking legend then. Can you imagine? You're a policeman. You gotta call. Oh, there's some guy acting all weird. Okay. You show up and there's just naked dude standing in the middle of the road jacking himself off, and he's like flailing around like some twig or like big stick. It's like the Florida guy.
The one that the bath salts guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It wasn't bath salts. He was an actual zombie.
Okay.
I would cover it up.
Right, that explains why there's only one of them.
What happened to the guy who's got his face ate?
I don't know.
Exactly. You don't know.
You could probably look it up.
I'll go up right now. What happened on Good Friday? Just fingered somebody's butthole or something. No.
Lol. Edge.
What happened to the bath salts victim?
The bath salts victim.
Face-eating victim, Ronald Popo. What? It's
Excellent.
just a picture of a guy playing a guitar. Oh no! I dropped my fucking pizza again.
Good fucking job. How are you doing this?
Somebody pulled up in the driveway, so I leaned over to look, and when I came back, I like brought my arm with me, and it hit the plate. It fucking flew, catapulted. Miami Cannibal, Ronald Popo. I don't fucking know. Former bath salts addict. It felt so evil. What the fuck? I don't fucking know. We're gonna pretend that nobody knows. He could be in a lab somewhere right now. Like, I don't know, man.
Why would he be in the lab and not the zombie guy?
Hey, my fucking dog won't shut the hell
I
up.
can hear your dog.
Did my mom bring company? I'm gonna go teach her a lesson here.
No, don't do that.
Mom, you're ruining my podcast.
God damn it.
Get your friends and go.
Now my
You should
cat's
just-
meowing.
That's how Doug talks to his mom.
It is not how I talk to my mom.
I know. Doug is just you're not mean to your mom, you're just overly expressive of your irritations sometimes.
You should hear her.
Well, no, I hear her, but I'm just saying, like, like I won't have context, right? Like they could say they were fighting all day about something, right? And then I get
likely.
on Skype with him. I'll get on Skype with him, and he's pissed at her, she's pissed at him. But I'll get on Skype not knowing what's going on, and then I'll just hear his mom come in the back. Doug, can you do your laundry? Not now.
Okay, first of all,
Fucking get out of here, woman.
First of all, she's never asking me that. It's never.
Well, it was just an example.
It's usually something. I can't even describe this without context. But yeah, I'm not.
Doug,
I'm not that mean. I'm a normal person. I promise.
Yeah, he is. Disclaimer: Doug is nice to his mom.
Yeah.
It's just when they're fighting and I don't know what's going on, and I join the Skype call.
We don't get along all the time because we have very conflicting personalities. But whatever.
Or either that, or Doug's complaining about how she's like talking loudly on the phone.
Which she fucking does.
Oh man, Doug is so edgy.
Ugh.
Doug like never left that angsty teenager stage. Not now, Mom. Bring me Doritos.
Bring me. I don't have Doritos. I do have those tortilla chips, which I was munching on earlier.
Yeah, very loudly into the microphone.
Yeah, okay, pizza boy.
Pizza boy, is that what you just called me?
Yes.
Pizza boy. Oh man, and this is us talking about monsters.
What the fuck is there to even talk about? Like monsters, like.
I don't know. It was last minute. Okay.
Do you believe in the Yeti?
Yeah,
Why?
because
I just pulled the most random fucking thing out of my ass and asked you about it, and your immediate response is yes.
Ha! You gay? You pulled a Yeti out of your ass? Ew.
Fuck you.
Fuck me. Fuck you.
Why me? What did I do?
Fucking. I don't know. You did something though.
You're the one making low-hanging fruit jokes. Why do you believe in the Yeti?
I don't know. It's just like, why not?
Great. Great discussion. Why not?
He was in that because there's proof.
What proof is there of the Yeti?
You know the.
Are you? Fuck you. You're Googling it.
It was in that one movie. Remember?
Very convincing.
No, Monsters Inc.
There's a Yeti in Monsters Inc. Oh yeah, there is. I totally forgot about that.
It's like, don't worry, these are lemon, because it was a fucking.
Yeah. He's also in Skyrim. There are Yetis in Skyrim.
Yeah, duh. See, they wouldn't be in, you know.
Wait, no, there aren't. Those are trolls. Never mind. Yetis don't exist.
Ooh, speaking of trolls, have you ever seen Troll Hunter?
Nope.
Ooh.
What
You should. What, Far Cry 4 has a Yeti in it?
That's funny.
There's a movie called Troll Hunter. And it's an actually really good movie. Now, don't I hear you typing, you little fuck. Don't you judge it. Let me
Hey, it
explain
actually has a high score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, because it's a good movie.
What the fuck? Roger Ebert watched it?
Who's that?
He's a well-known reviewer.
Oh, well, it's a
Critic.
movie that takes place. It's a Norwegian film, by the way,
Okay.
and it takes place in Well, not in, but I mean, it's about those first person movies where they're holding the camera or whatever. Like a movie that's from the perspective of a camera.
Found footage, yeah.
Yeah. It's about these people and they hear like legends about trolls and they try to like hunt them down. And people are like, there's no such fucking thing as a troll. And then they do find trolls and they're like, oh shit, like, it's crazy. There's trolls. Yeah, that's pretty
Compelling.
much it.
Maybe I'll watch it.
It's good. Yeah, 82% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't necessarily trust Rotten Tomatoes 100% because they fucking gave the newest Ghostbusters movie like a 70-something%, and that movie is literal hot steaming crap. Like there is not a single joke in that fucking movie.
Why? But it's a movie about hunting ghosts. It's not supposed to be funny.
The original Ghostbusters was fucking great.
No.
It was hilarious.
I hate the original Ghostbusters. I love the new one.
What the hell? Shut up. You've not I guarantee you've not seen either.
Shut up. Sorry. I'm an intellectual. I just watch fucking Stephen Hawking.
Ghostbusters is not an intellectual movie, but it's still funny.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm an intellectual, so I don't watch Ghostbusters. I watch intellectual stuff.
Oh, you only watch the Cosmos thing with Neil deGrasse Tyson or whatever?
Mm-hmm. I'm very smart.
Oh, yeah.
So I have an IQ of 386. So, yeah, just don't, like, me and Doug have a relationship where, like, I know I'm way smarter than him. Like, I'm, like, way above 300 in IQ. And Doug, you know, like, I don't understand half the shit he says half the time, and I know he doesn't understand me, but we have a mutual, like, love for video games. So, like, I kind of let him be my friend.
You let me?
You know? Fuck you.
You know, canonically, I think Alakazam has like 5,000 IQ in Pokemon.
What? Oh my god.
I'm gonna looking this up just to make sure, because it's such a fucking stupid thing.
You know, remember that one time where you had tacos and you only let me have one?
I forgot about that. God damn it.
Doug looks at me and I said, I'm hungry. And he goes, why didn't you get anything when we were at Taco Bell? And I said, because I was thirsty when I was there. I wasn't hungry. Because we went through the drive. For reference,
we were stoned.
No, we can't say that. What
yes,
if I'm trying to get a job and someone looks at my podcast?
Nobody's going to look at your podcast, but we were stoned. Otherwise, this story will not make any sense and everybody will think we're nuts. We're stupid.
We were dumb stoned.
We're at my house. He goes, what did you say? I'm thirsty?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were thirsty, and I'm like, okay, let's go to Taco Bell because I want food. And I'm rolling up to Taco Bell. I'm on the way there. I'm like, are you hungry? He's like, no. I'm like, are you sure? Because we're going to Taco Bell. He's like, no. Rolling through the drive-thru. I ask him again, are you sure you don't want anything? I'm the level-headed one here, okay? Obviously, because I'm the one that's driving. And while we're like this. And he's like, no, I don't want anything. So we get him a drink. I get 4 tacos. I come back home. And
you got 5, didn't you?
No, I got 4 tacos.
I'm pretty sure you got 5. You
nope,
fucking
I
asshole.
got 4 fucking tacos. Because I always get 4.
We're supposed to trust what you say? You were high.
Well, the story still makes sense with me having 4.
No. So, it's more selfish sounding if you have 5.
It's pretty selfish sounding even if I have 4. So I've got 4 tacos.
Just for reference again, we were dumb fried. Just fucking...
Yes. What did I say? What did I say when you wanted food?
No, I said, I'm hungry. And you go, we were just at Taco Bell. And I was like, well, I wasn't hungry then. And I was like, let's go back. And you're like, no. I was like, no, please, let's go back. And you're like, no. And then I was like, start crying and whining. I'm like, I'm hungry. And you're like, okay, look. And at this point, you know, Doug is like sweating bullets. And he's all wide-eyed. He's looking at me and he goes, okay, look, listen to me. Look. I've got 4 tacos. You can have 1.
You can have 1.
Fucking asshole, man.
That's the most dickish thing I could have said. We immediately started cracking up, though, just like we are now, so it was all good.
When you... Have you seen that This is a perfect representation of us. That picture of SpongeBob where his eyeball rolls down his face when he's sick. That was us.
My mouth hurts from laughing. That's such a great story. Anyway,
that one.
now that we've probably completely lost all of our viewers.
What was? Oh, I was gonna talk about something, but then you started talking about something else.
Thanks.
I was gonna say something, but then you started fucking polluting our podcast with your idiotic low IQ.
Thanks. Here it is. Yes, Alakazam has an IQ that exceeds 5,000.
So does he like? Is
The scale doesn't even go that high.
it does now? Oh goodness gracious! Oh, last night, I had a creature experience.
Okay. Please tell.
So I walked in on my mom when she was taking a bath. No. Sorry, Mom.
Ouch.
I just hear her start crying out in the living room. She's watching. I didn't walk in on my mom in the bath. That's gay. But anyway, there was... Okay, so I'm outside smoking a cigarette. And I hear off in the distance... Man, I'm so stuffed up. I hear off in the distance there's a dog barking, right? Like it's like trying to attack something.
Yeah.
And I can hear this other animal. Don't know what it was. It sounded like a mixture of metal scraping and a baby crying.
Oh, it was probably a raccoon. I've heard that before.
Oh.
It was raccoons fighting.
Well, it was a dog barking, and then it was like... Didn't sound like a cat. Didn't sound, It sounded like somebody doing that inhale, that kind of screech.
Yeah.
I was like standing outside all bug-eyed. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I heard two raccoons fighting once on top of my roof at my old house. It was a horrendous sound. Like, at first I thought it was some horrible, like, electrical storm. And then I realized it was some kind of creatures. It was incredibly loud. Like, incredibly. Like, this is on my roof. So theoretically, there should be some sound dampening. Nope. It sounded like it was right next to me.
Was there a... What the fuck?
They stopped eventually. I don't know what came of that, but...
What the fuck is this?
What did you do?
When your girl not giving you any, but your boy got you.
Are you on Reddit?
No. I looked up SpongeBob dumb fried. And I guess that's what popped up. But anyway, did the raccoons yeah, never mind, I forgot. I was gonna ask you a question about it.
I don't know what happened. I didn't know the details.
Oh, do they make like noises like Ricky Tikki Tavi?
What the fuck does that mean?
Do you know who Ricky Tikki Tavi is?
No.
What?
What is that?
Ricky Tikki Tavi. It's
Okay.
It was my favorite movie as a child.
That explains a lot.
What? Shut the fuck up.
I don't know what this is, but it sounds like you've made
Look
it
it
up.
Ricky Tikki Tavi movie. Look it up. It's
What
about
the fuck?
It's about a mongoose, and he fights snakes. He protects his house from cobras and snakes. And when he's about to fight, oh man, this is bringing back nostalgia. Oh, this is such a good movie. He's so cute because he's this fluffy little mongoose, and he like protects this family from snakes, right? And whenever he goes to fight a snake, his tail like rattles like a rattlesnake, and he like puffs out his little chompers, and he's like makes this like weird noise.
That's
I don't
horrifying.
know. That's how I would imagine Ricky Tikki Tavi, or I mean squirrels, not squirrels. Fuck! What the fucking trash pandas on your roof?
Trash pandas. Yes.
Oh man,
raccoons.
this is such a good movie. He would. So there's like smaller snakes that cause problems that Ricky hunts, and then there's these two cobras. I think they're like brother and sister. But these two cobras, and they would. He had a big battle, and I think he killed the brother.
Oh.
And then he had like the sister was like, oh my brother, oh god, and then he they had the big final battle of him and the female cobra. Also his eyes turn sparkly red when he sees prey. Ricky Tikki does.
Okay.
His eyes just turn red, and he like gets up on his hind legs. And
Okay.
he steals eggs from nests too.
What the fuck? I thought he was supposed to be a good guy.
He is. He protects the birds because the snakes try to get the birds. So he
Oh.
like steals the snake eggs and smashes them.
Wow, holy shit. Fucking genocide.
It's a good fucking
Kill
movie.
the children.
Oh my god. The battle scenes were cool because like it would do like a rotating camera of like the Cobra hood passing past the camera as Ricky Tikki's like hopping around. Okay, I'm gonna make you instantly like this movie. Okay, here's a picture of when Ricky Tikki. It sounds kind of morbid, but he slaughtered the queen cobra, right? He just fucking slaughtered
Yes.
her, and here's the picture. He slaughtered her, so he goes back into the house of where he lives.
Yeah.
And he's all happy because his family's safe now, and he curls up under the boy's chin like the little boy in the house, and he's just so comfy.
Aw. That's such
He
a
looks
cute.
so fucking happy.
But dude, this dude's chin is fucked up.
It's fucking like 1990s art.
1975 actually.
75. Oh, good little Ricky Tikki Tab.
Only 1975 kids remember this.
Well, I fucking watched this movie like every day as a kid. And I wanted to be like Ricky Tikki Tabby, so I'd go out in my backyard with a club and just bash in fucking snakes' skulls.
There were a few movies I watched a lot as a kid. One of them was the Digimon
I didn't
movie.
I didn't actually bash in snake skulls. I like how you just brushed that off.
Oh yeah, I do that.
But, oh yeah, but the Digimon movies.
I regularly bash in animal skulls.
Don't
I'm
say that.
kidding. I
People are
don't do
gonna people are gonna cut your voice and use it out of context.
Good.
Anyway, before we talk about Digimon, why are we talking about Digimon? What
Because
the
I
fuck?
said one of the movies I used to watch a lot as a kid
Okay.
was Digimon, the movie,
Oh, okay.
which is awesome,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you should watch it if you haven't seen it.
I've seen it.
And
And
the
also-
audience too.
If you, the audience, if you haven't seen Ricky Tikki Tavi, go watch it, fuckers. It's a good movie. I don't care what anybody says. That little mongoose is a fucking hero, and I want a mongoose. Mongooses are cute. Or are they mongooses or mongoose? That's a question. Is it mongoose or mongoose?
It's probably mongooses.
Mongoose. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my goodness.
Did you even find out which one it is?
The plural form is mongooses, or rarely mongoose. No, mongooses are so fucking cute. I saw like I remember I would watch on the Discovery Channel as a kid, like mongooses like fighting actual snakes, and it was badass.
That's the inspiration for those two Pokemon from Ruby and Sapphire,
Which ones?
Zangoose and Seviper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. The mongoose and the fucking
Hell yeah, Ricky Tikki Tavi copied off a Pokemon.
No. Got it backwards. Fucker. Don't get it twisted. Oh no. I typed in Zangoose and I'm getting in bad territory here.
Why?
Oh no. Oh no. Here's Zangoose bloated.
What the fuck? Oh, you're in the DeviantArt weird shit.
Oh no. Why is he so fat?
People will turn anything into some horrible sexual thing.
Oh god. Oh no. Ah!
What did you do? What is it?
I've gotten too deep.
Please describe
Oh
what
my
you're
God.
looking at.
I'm looking at fucking Pokemon porn. And that's gonna be
You're gonna take that clip out of context too. Good job. Is this what streamers have to worry about? Do they have to like constantly be
things out of
monitoring what they say?
Oh my god. Yeah, but we don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Monsters.
Monatters.
Well, actually, Ricky Tikki Tavi was kind of monster related because of the snakes. We're trying to get the family.
Also,
Like I
they
remember
could
the
presumably
fucking
speak and think.
so the snakes. They were like,
We want the boy.
Yeah,
they're
that
trying
yeah,
to like
normal snakes don't do that.
do.
So the snakes don't talk.
Yeah, they do.
No.
You don't think animals can talk when you're not looking?
No, I don't. Do you believe your toys can too? This is Toy Story.
Yeah, they can.
Uh,
Prove that they can't.
I don't have to.
You can.
You made the claim. You have to prove it. That's how that works. Science,
No.
bitch.
No. Doug's a science bitch.
Yes.
Doug is a nerd for those of you who don't know, so go ahead and make fun of him.
I think
And
we've
each-
established this.
No, you're not a nerd, you're just a fucking loser, man.
Wow.
We're like the worst pair of friends.
True that.
It's like a very unhealthy relationship, actually.
Oh well.
Oh well. I was going to talk about something else. Did we even get into Cthulhu, really?
No? I don't know.
Well, all I know
I
is
talked
that
about how he's like a squid boy.
Squid Boy.
See you later, boy.
We're going to leave it at that. Let's see. Oh! Sorry, I'm sucking marinara off my fingers. And I forgot what I was going to talk about.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, I have Down syndrome.
Let's talk about fucking Digimon. This is actually somewhat cool. Because
See, yeah, digital monsters.
yeah.
Oh.
So Digimon is better than Pokemon.
No, it fucking isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Every single Digimon game that has been made is fucking awesome. Oh,
Yeah,
and
but the fact that Digimon can talk is terrible.
no, it isn't. It's cool.
Oh, come on, Ty. Oh, I gotta fucking shoot a fireball out of my ass. Time to Digivolve! It's fucking stupid.
That was remarkably accurate. That does sound like Agumon. But anyway, so you know how everyone thinks that Digimon World was the first Digimon game for PlayStation 1?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it isn't. There is a Digimon game for the Sega Saturn that was only released in Japan, and it's called Digimon Version S.
Ooh. Why didn't
Yeah.
they just call it fucking Digimon?
Because it's fucking Japan, dude. Anyway, it's better than Pokemon for a variety
No.
of reasons. One, because
No.
the Digimon movie is fucking awesome.
Yeah, but Digimon can talk, and that ruins it. Remember when Pikachu talked in that fucking Pokemon movie?
Oh, God.
Ruined it.
No.
It ruined it.
That makes me so uncomfortable.
For those of you who don't know, is it the new Pokemon movie?
Yes, it's called Pikachu I Choose You.
Yeah. Pikachu talks in that movie.
Oh, yeah, he
And-
speaks. It's
Yeah,
awful.
it's the most unsettling fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, they're
and,
coming
like-
out with a new movie with Pikachu talking in it, but it's a little different because he's played by Ryan Reynolds and it's supposed to be funny.
It's so bad. And Pikachu had like a girl voice.
Yes.
Oh my god. But anyway, the video takes place in a movie theater because somebody's bootlegging the film. And you just hear the entire audience go, "What the fuck?"
Just sounds of distress and anger. I love it. It was supposed to be a touching moment, and instead it's just anger.
Yeah, because like something happened and then Pikachu's just like, "Ash."
I don't even know what he says. It's cringy, whatever it is.
Yeah. That is horrific. If we're talking about scary shit, that's horrific right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted you to explain something because you can explain this a lot more.
Okay.
The uncanny valley. Explain
Oh.
that because not a lot of people know what that is.
So the uncanny valley is a term that is used to describe a graph that somebody made. And what the graph is how unsettling things are the closer they get to looking like human, but not quite right. There's a few really good examples of this, like, you know, those really realistic robots, like those animatronic robots, and they kind of make you feel uncomfortable because they look sort of like humans, and we definitely have the technology to make their faces look very similar, but the way they move and the way they speak is just kind of wrong.
Yeah,
you know?
it's slightly off. And that's what the uncanny valley is. It's something that's close to being human but slightly off, and it makes it uneasy.
It is postulated that one of the reasons for the popularity, the extreme popularity of zombies, is that for many people, zombies are right in the middle of that uncanny valley. You know, they're so fascinating because they're so close to human. And when you have shows like The Walking Dead or other shows or other things like that that approach that, well, what's really going on in the zombies' heads kind of questions, it's
Uncanny.
yeah. It's fairly interesting. Definitely watch. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, any of you, including you, Kane, obviously everyone's aware of the Dead series. Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, etc. Definitely watch Day of the Dead from I think 1985. It's my favorite one of the three.
Yeah,
there's a super interesting zombie plot line in it.
I got that.
It's great.
Or I watched it. I mean,
yeah, that movie is wonderful.
I don't really want to talk about zombies though. That's not scary.
Fair enough. Yes.
I'm trying to think of some good creepypastas that I should tell people to listen to. There's In the Bayou. That's good. It's about some guy walking home because his roommate wasn't picking him up. So he's walking home and he has to walk through a bayou. And then he sees something else walking on the road in front of him. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Right. Psychosis.
I watched that one.
I had you listen to that one. That one was fucked up. It's about some guy who's in his house and he's, basically driving himself insane because he hasn't seen anybody face to face. He's only been communicating through technology. So he starts mistrusting the technology and he thinks everybody got abducted by aliens or something.
Yeah.
What else? Sorry, excuse me. I don't know. Let's just go. Literally, you can type in creepypasta, and they've got so many. And some of them will make you feel really, really uneasy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was talking about this with you earlier. I just like feeling uneasy. It's a satisfying feeling for me. Like people like roller coasters. I like feeling uneasy. I like feeling scared. I don't know why. Maybe I was scared as a child or something.
Wow, you were scared as a child. Great.
Oh my God, my grandpa, my dickhead fucking grandpa. Okay, I fucking love my grandpa. I mentioned before on the podcast that he's British.
Yeah.
But he got the greatest, most satisfying satisfaction out of terrorizing me as a child.
Oh no.
Now, this guy changed my diapers. He took care of me when no one else was there. This guy poured his heart and soul into raising me, but he liked to have fun from time to time. He told me that there was aliens on the roof that lived up there. There was the Cookie Monster in the basement. I was afraid of the Cookie Monster.
That's unfortunate.
And then he told me there's a troll behind his computer.
What?
Like his desktop. And to the right of his desk was the water, like the water pump machine. The big barrels on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water cooler. One night he goes, "Oh, you go fill up Grandpa's cup with water or whatever." So I was like, okay. And he's just like, "Watch out for the one-eyed troll behind the computer, though. He's going to grab you." And this section of the living room was dark. And I look at his computer as I'm passing it, and I look behind it, like there's like a little crack. And I see, like I said, everything's dark, and all I can see is a little red light.
Oh, no.
The fucking power strip.
Yeah.
And he told me that there was the one-eyed troll, and he's watching me all times.
That's awful.
And I would run past the computer, get the water, run back. Oh, man. I think it was for good reason. He didn't want me trying to get up on the roof. So that's why he told me there was aliens up there. I mean, this is just my theory. He didn't want me going in the basement because there was a lot of dangerous stuff down there. And he didn't want me messing around behind his computer or by his computer. So I guess that makes sense. The worst time that he scared me, though, I was literally screaming in agony. Not agony, but terror.
Agony?
Agony. He chopped off my fingers. One night he goes, "Oh, I'm going to go out for a quick walk. Go walk the dogs." So I was like, all right. It's like 8:30 at night. And, I'm just sitting playing PlayStation 2. And he leaves with the dogs, right? He's gone. And then he comes back. Fucking hell. He comes back. And the porch light is off, and it's a sensor, so it turns on when somebody gets close enough.
Yeah.
I can see a silhouette. I can hear walking on the front porch because we had a long front wooden porch. I could hear walking, and I look out, and I see a figure, and I also see that the figure is oddly misshapen. So I kind of get weirded out. I felt uneasy, and then the porch light comes on, and all I'm staring at is this chupacabra-looking alien mask that my grandpa was wearing, but I thought it was real, so I'm maybe 7 or 8 at the time. I start screaming bloody murder, and I fucking throw my controller at him as he walks in the door, and I run into the kitchen. And I'm still screaming at this point. And my great-grandmother, who's like 90 fucking years old, she's sitting there doing dishes, and I go, "Help me!" And I like dive behind her, and she turns around to see him walk into the kitchen, and she starts screaming bloody murder.
Oh no.
And he takes off the mask, and he's like, "Ah, ha, ha, ha." I'm like, "You fucking asshole. Fuck you." He just got a kick out of scaring me. So maybe that's why I like being scared. Because my grandpa's like my favorite person in the world. Bless his soul. He's a good guy. Good man, except for when he terrorizes children. Oh, man. Do you have any scary stories?
Let me see. Well, as a kid, I'm kind of famously, among people who know me, which is nobody, and nobody knows about this at all, because I'm a loser who has no friends. Anyway, people know that I am afraid of aliens. And I'm afraid of aliens because when I was a kid, I would watch things that were supposedly appropriate for children. But in actuality, we're fucking not, because it was like the early 2000s and the 1990s or whatever. And like, okay, I don't know if you ever watched the show So Weird. It used to be on the Disney Channel. It was kind of like a kiddie horror show, you know?
Uh-huh.
And there were a few episodes. There was one episode in particular with aliens, and the way that they never showed the aliens, they just showed their silhouettes and shit in flashbacks, and man, that fucked me up. And
Oh, Doug.
so that was messed up. And then also I made the mistake of watching the movie Mission to Mars, which has quite a few instances of really fucking terrifying aliens and alien noises. I'm afraid of fucking alien. Okay, so I'm not afraid of like Alien from the movie Alien or Aliens. I'm not afraid of like that, right? That doesn't bother me. Yeah. It's the grays that bother me. You know, the ones that have like the weird big heads and the black eyes and, you know, not physically intimidating killing machines. I don't mind them, you know. I mind humanoid-like things that don't appear to be outwardly dangerous, but who almost certainly are. Yeah, fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Hooey.
You know what terrified me as a child?
What?
My mom would always rent this movie for me because she thought I liked it.
Oh God.
When in actuality, this movie gave me nightmares, like legit nightmares, and was terrified for weeks at a time. And then, you know, she'd get it from the movie store, and she'd be like, "How did you like the movie?" Ooh, sorry. She's like, "How did you like the movie?" And I fucking love my mom, so like I don't want her to feel bad about like.
Oh no.
At that point in my life, I didn't want her to feel bad. Like I saw that everything that my mom did was like the coolest thing ever, and like I always wanted to be nice to her and not make her feel like bad about anything.
Yeah.
So when she would ask me did I like the movie, I would go, "Yeah, I really liked it," because I didn't want her to feel bad for terrorizing me with the movie. So I loved it, which was a mistake because the next week she got the same movie. "Hey, I got the same movie again, so you can watch it again." Oh, great.
What movie is it?
Just get ready. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Type in to Google Images the black crystal.
Oh, wait. I think I know what you're talking about, but I think the Dark Crystal.
Oh yeah, the Dark Crystal.
Yeah, the Dark Crystal. Totally heard of it. We sell it all the time at my store.
Why?
People, I guess, like it. Yeah, I don't like these faces, dude.
It's got and like the creatures, like those crows. I hate the crows, dude. Like those crow people.
This
like
is
I remember
Jim
they
Henson,
would like.
By the way, the guy that did the fucking the Muppets.
Oh great! My brother just texted me that he gets off at work at 10. Fucking asshole. For those of you who don't know, my brother doesn't have a car, so he has to use my car to go to work. He took my car without asking today, and now I've been trapped at home. I can't go out and get my sody pop or anything. I'm stuck here. For anybody who hasn't seen The Dark Crystal, fucking don't.
You know they
Just
have.
don't.
I'm pretty sure they have Dark Crystal Funko Pops, don't they?
Yeah, I'm looking at those right now.
By the way, for any of you out here who like Funko Pops, you're a degenerate.
Shut up.
Seriously.
No, seriously, shut
Funko
up.
Pops are for sweaty weirdos,
No.
and
Okay.
everyone who comes into my store looking for them is a sweaty weirdo. And I hate them. And I cannot fucking wait for the bottom to fall out of the market and for everybody to lose their fucking money because I goddamn despise those things.
I don't, Doug.
They used to be a small section of my store. Now they make up 3 walls. Every time some asshole comes into my store and gives the look that is, I'm going to stare at these damn things for 30 minutes and I'm going to ask really dumb questions. Also, I'm going to make you get up on a ladder and take down 6 of them all from separate spots. And I'm going to not buy them because they have dust on the top, because I worship the boxes, because I'm a freak. End rant. They're dumb.
Okay. Well, for anybody out there that does like Funko Pops, you're not a degenerate. I collect Funko Pops, but
You
not
take them out of
all
their
them.
boxes, doesn't count.
Okay. Well, I don't collect all of them. I just collect the Overwatch ones because the Overwatch ones are really cool, and I take them out of the box. I don't fucking keep them in the box like some weirdo. But yeah, I take them out of the box. I just put them, put them on display on a shelf. I don't know.
Some
like 'em.
fucking woman was on the phone with her husband or boyfriend or whatever for like an hour as he meticulously explains to her which Pops he wants. Do you know how much money she spent on Pops? $315. When I told her how much it was, she grimaced. And she also, when she was picking them out, she says, I gotta look at them. He's really picky about the boxes. This is the kind of shit that these people are. It's gross. It's annoying. I hate it. I hate everything.
So what did he get? Like which ones
it
was he
it was-
forcing his wife to get?
Well, we got a bunch of Buffy the Vampire Slayer ones, which are older now and are apparently worth like $30 or whatever. And she got a lot of those. She also got the fucking Iron Throne from Game of Thrones, which is, by the way, by itself, $85.
Fuck.
So she got the Iron Throne, and she also got, I think, maybe the last Hulkbuster we had, which is the new one from Infinity War. See, here's the thing. I hate them, but I know things about them. Do you know why? Because I have to, and I hate that I have that knowledge. I hate it. I want to scrub it from my mind.
Oh my god, Doug. Doug is...
It's just like fucking Beanie Babies.
Oh,
It's
no.
Beanie Babies all over again, and the market fell out of Beanie Babies, and I was too young to find it funny. But now I'm not.
Oh my god. Doug has plenty of stories from his store, which are great.
My store is like a novelty store for nerds. And by that, I mean we do sell some really good stuff, like old movies that you probably can't find anywhere else, old games especially. We also, unfortunately, because it's profitable, because of degenerates, sell collectibles. I like some collectibles. I like my slutty anime figures, okay? I'll fucking freely admit that. Those are cool.
What?
But don't even ask. I like anime girls, okay? It's fucking cool.
Let it be known that Doug loves big titty anime girls.
I fucking do. You should see my PS4 theme. Seriously, it's just tits. But anyway,
What?
it's what's her name from fucking King of Fighters? But anyway.
Do you have a body pillow?
I do not have a body pillow.
Do you want a body pillow?
I wouldn't say no.
What?
It would have to be one of my waifus. Okay.
Let it be known on record that Doug wants a waifu. So
I have waifus. I just don't have pillows of them.
you have waifus.
I'm half kidding.
No, you're not.
Anyway, so some collectibles are acceptable, and the degree to which ones are acceptable and which ones are not are entirely determined by me. I'm kidding. I don't actually care. There's some, obviously, there are collectibles that are fucking cool, but some of them are fucking stupid. By the way, what is it with trashy couples and being obsessed with the fucking Joker and Harley Quinn? Like I see this all the time. Like some fucking trash ass couple will walk in and they're like they smell like shit. They have a smell radius, right? And then one of them will go, "Oh, honey, look at the Joker," and then he'll go, "Oh yeah, how much is that?" And I'll be like $40, and he'll be like, "Oh damn." It's the same fucking story every time.
What about the ones that they post shit on Facebook? Like, I'm a crazy bitch, but I got a crazy man to fill my hole.
What was it? Yeah, fucking, it was like, he was her queen. She was his queen.
She was his queen.
And God help anyone who messed with his queen.
God help anyone who fucking...
I want to die.
I don't understand that, though. What is it? Okay, so this, I'm going to lay this out. I don't like Batman. I don't like Superman. I don't like superhero movies. I don't like Marvel. I don't like DC. I'm gonna say it right now. And you want to know why? Because the people who are, I mean, it's fine if you like that stuff. That's cool. Like, I know a lot of people do. But a majority of the fucking people who do, or not a majority, but like a nice handful of people who like that shit are overly obsessive with it. And it's annoying and it's trashy and it's just...
Yeah. I only like one superhero, and that's Spider-Man, because everything before the modern stuff was great. Sam Raimi movies, the Spider-Man game for PlayStation 1, Spider-Man 2 for PS2, Maximum Carnage for the SNES, all of that shit is awesome.
What did we say? Oh, it's because it's normie shit.
What is normie
like
shit?
Like superhero movies?
Oh,
superhero
yeah,
movies.
because every fucking Marvel movie gets a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, and everybody acts like it's the new Casablanca. Like, oh my god, Black Panther was so fucking good. Like, oh my god. Like, come on. How fucking good could it be?
I think it's the reason I don't like them that much is honestly just because it's so fucking popular. Like, it's just not... No, let me finish.
I don't like it because it's popular.
No, let me finish. It's gotten too blown up. Like, you go to the store, you go to Sears and you see like 20,000 Superman shirts and fucking Spider-Man shirts and Black Panther shirts. You go to Walmart, there's like a little fucking, or not Walmart, but Walgreens, and there's Pez dispensers of. That's why I started not liking Star Wars, because I see it everywhere I fucking go. It's a pain in my ass. Like, okay, let's take Overwatch. Overwatch is a very, 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 very popular game. It's one of my favorite online games, right?
Yes.
When's the last time you excluded because you work in a fucking video game store, sort of. You go into Walgreens. I don't see no fucking Overwatch merch in here.
Yeah.
Going to, it's just, it's not advertised like fucking crazy, so it's not shoved down my throat everywhere I go. So yeah, I still like it. Now, if Overwatch was like on every billboard and like in every fucking kid T-shirt and all this other shit, then yeah, I'd probably not like it anymore.
Right.
I don't know.
I guess there's some merit to things being good because they're obscure, and I think some of that comes from them not being held to the standard of like a giant Marvel Disney multi-million-dollar studio.
Yes.
So you know that it's going to have at least some soul to it and not be made by a fucking committee.
Mm-hmm. That's a really good explanation.
Yeah.
Because going back to the Overwatch thing, not being everywhere I fucking go, I walked into Hot Topic the other day to look for a big titty goth GF, and I saw one little section of the Hot Topic store. There's like a little rack, and it was all Overwatch stuff. And I was like, yo, I got so excited because you don't see that anywhere.
Yeah.
I got super fucking excited. And I was looking, there's shirts, there's keychains.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so I bought a shirt, I bought a keychain. Or not a keychain, but a fucking cup. Like, cool.
Yeah.
But
Maybe there's shit at Toys R Us, but now they're closing.
Even look at The Walking Dead. Look how popular The Walking Dead is. Do you see that shit everywhere you fucking go?
No. I do.
Really?
Yeah.
So you see it on like shirts and like everybody posting about it, and no, you don't.
I guess we have a ton of
people...
Walking Dead figures. We have like barely any Overwatch things ever, but we have a ton of Walking Dead garbage.
But exclude the store you work at.
All right, fair enough.
But yeah, I just don't like superhero movies.
Yeah, I don't like most of them. I like Spider-Man, like the Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire movies. Those are good.
We're going to go back because we're getting way too far off topic. We were talking about trashy couples and like the Joker and
What is it about the Joker and Harley Quinn that appeals to stupid people so much?
I'm gonna look up and see if there's anything on it. The Joker cringe.
Obviously, like obviously like The Dark Knight was a big, I think, cultural flagstone in getting people interested in the Joker. Obviously, people were before, but that was a big one.
Ooh, one thing I've noticed is okay, so we get into some edgy shit, like when we're talking one-on-one.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. We talk about if people heard what we talked about in private, they would probably not want to talk to us anymore. But the normie equivalent to being edgy is liking serial killers.
Oh, everybody is obsessed with serial killers. God.
Yes. That is the equivalent of a normie
I just want
being edgy.
I just want wine, cuddles, and a serial killer documentary.
Yeah, or
God, I
them
want to kill
talking
myself
about
for
them
even saying that.
them talking about themselves like being psycho and don't mess with me because I carry a fucking hatchet everywhere I go.
I carry
Like,
a mace with a blade glued to it.
No, you fucking don't.
I don't. You're right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh. ICP.
There is something. Yeah, juggalos. There is something to trashy people and why. I get the attempt to appeal tough thing. I can see the socioeconomic reasons why that might be a thing. You know, like survival of the fittest, or protection or something. But what I don't get is the obsession with like crazy. I guess crazy can be also understood to be dangerous. So maybe that has something.
Yeah, I think they just want to be feared.
Yeah.
Noticed.
But even then, like they're like sharing it with their friends, like haha, and their friends are laughing. It's like weird. Makes no sense.
Oh God, what's this? This is how you know you've got that right girl laying next to you. She's sucking on his toes.
What the fuck, man?
Eating ass is out. Sucking toes is in.
New meme 2018. We're calling it.
Sucking toes. Oh my God, that probably is gonna be a thing. Like, oh, daddy, or I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna fucking go on Tumblr and make a meta post or something, and then everyone will be like, "Oh my God, he's a genius."
Back to trashy people. You see them all over Facebook, or they're like obsessed with like serial killers.
Yeah.
In general, like the movie ones. So like, oh my God, they're wearing like a fucking like a Freddy Krueger shirt.
Yep.
Or they're wearing like a.
I like Freddy Krueger though. I like Nightmare on Elm Street, and I like Halloween.
I don't like all those old movies.
Really?
I don't like. No.
Oh, I think they're great, dude. You should give them another watch.
I mean, I think they're fine, but okay. So you can appreciate something, just like Overwatch. If Overwatch got too fucking crazy, or the fan base was too fucking retarded, I probably would not want to play it anymore.
I get it.
I would still respect the game. So
I like
can respect
slasher
the movie.
horror. That's me.
Well, yeah, but I can respect the movie, but not like it because I don't like the movie because of the fan base, but I do respect its creative.
Yeah, I get that.
No, I did like him when I first saw him. Halloween. Oh man, I fucking love that movie.
I think that the cult surrounding that is a little bit less cancerous than like a lot of other shit, though.
But it's like the same trashy people.
I guess.
Like people who share pictures of the clown from It.
Okay, yeah.
I'm crazy, just like this guy. Don't mess with me.
I don't know anyone who compares himself to Pennywise, but fair enough.
Well, they don't compare him, but they'll post something that'll say like, "Oh, don't get on my bad side today."
Yep.
My bullshit meter's running
Can
on
you
low
imagine
today.
if those people like made good on their threats? Like you're some overworked like fucking ICU nurse. You know, you're on third shift or something, and it's been like 14 hours, and you're tired as fuck, and then somebody comes up to you and is like, "Haha, fuck you," and they just like machete them, just brutal murder, and then when they're done, they're standing over the corpse, and then like the police comes up and goes, "What happened?" They go, "She got on my bad side," and they do the little snap.
She didn't read my Facebook post this morning.
It was all there, and that's what it'll say. The signs were all there on her Facebook page.
her Facebook, she shared this picture of Jason,
Yeah.
and it had
Is that going to be
fucking-
the new thing? People are going to start. Someone's going to do like a copycat crime after watching Halloween, and then everyone's going to try to ban Halloween.
Oh my god, this is getting out of hand.
Yeah, this
We're-
is stupid. This conversation is
supposed-
completely pointless. Yeah, basically, the moral of the story is don't be a fucking basic bitch idiot.
Oh no.
By the way, if you walk into a novelty store and you look at the posters that we have, or anyone has, and if you go, oh shit, look at this poster, and it's fucking Dragon Ball Z or Street Fighter, get fucked.
Well, yeah, that's
Scarface,
another thing.
or Nirvana.
Dragon Ball Z too. That's another one
Yep.
that's gotten blown out of fucking proportion.
Ugh.
Oh man.
I can't stand talking about this anymore. Fuck this.
Let's talk about it.
It's
Nothing.
how long have we been fucking talking?
An hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We should end it
Yeah, we should.
because we barely talked about monsters.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking start wrapping it up then.
Right now.
Yep.
Okay. Well. Goodbye, every.
God damn it.
Thank
Anyway,
you all
tune-
for
tune in
tuning in.
next week.
Hold on. Thank you all for tuning in to the Wolf Post Cut podcast. My name is Kane.
My
My
name
name-
is Doug.
We're fucking retarded. See you all later.
Yeah. Bye bye.